What's going on, Peaceful Warrior Squad? So we are back with another YouTube video. Today we finna eat some cookies, you know what I'm saying, and give you a little bit of update on my transition, some things that's been going on with my transition. So we got a half a dozen of cookies, you know what I'm saying? We got 2 of the cookies and cream joints. Let me show you these bad boys, hold on. Oh my God, yeah, you see that? You see that strawberry one? Oh, hold on, let me pull that way out. Don't break it. Ooh, but it's definitely not cooked in the middle. I can feel it on the bottom. Okay. So the type of cookies we got today, chat, we got 2 cookies and cream, a strawberry shortcake, a cherry cheesecake, and a brookie. Yeah. We finna try these joints and get into it. So y'all, which one should we try first? The strawberry cheese. We'll try the strawberry shortcake. This is strawberry shortcake right here. Ooh. It's alright. Yeah. No, we don't need to take another bite of that one. That one's alright. So I wanted to give you all a little bit of update on my transition. I've been on the shot for, I think about it, almost a year now. I was consistent in the beginning of taking the shot, and then I had some life events. I moved from one state to another, so like my doctor and stuff was still over in Florida. So I haven't really like called and rescheduled to get like my labs and stuff done like that, which I'm kind of disappointed in myself because I kind of like started to neglect my transition. And I also at one point in time ran out of T-shots. So I had ordered T-shot. I ran out, then I ordered it, and I had to get my T sent to a friend in Florida because my prescription was over there. So I had it sent to my friend in Florida, and then she sent it to me. But like during it getting sent to her or dropped off at her house, there was like a whole inconvenience. They like weren't trying to do it. It was just a whole mess. So a few weeks ago, I had a little bump in my transition, and I didn't really talk about it only because like I feel like there's a lot of like, and usually I'm very open with like things that go on in my transition, but I feel like there's a lot of judgment sometimes when it surrounds my transition, and a lot of people speaking on it, whether it comes to like my facial hair or what I got on the bottom, or just even like my name change and my voice and things like that. What a lot of y'all don't know is there are a lot of hate pages out there that I've had to block over the last few months. That's another reason why I kind of like dialed back on my trans content, where they were just kind of like doing the most with my girl pictures and just being very hateful towards me and my transition. And a lot of y'all don't know that, but yeah, there's a lot on my block list, unfortunately, and it's the strangest thing, honestly. So when this little bump in my transition happened, I wasn't too vocal about it, only because like it's a sensitive spot for me, you know, and when you have people that are so quick to criticize you, especially other trans men in the community, it kind of makes you just kind of like keep your transition to yourself. But the point of my platform is to help others, and I'm sure that there's probably someone out there that maybe hit this bump in the road too, and maybe they could just not feel as alone. So that's the reason why I'm gonna talk about it. But a few weeks ago, a few months ago, when I was a little bit more inconsistent with my shot, when I had moved over here, what's it called? I had started spotting on my period, but then I had got my shot. What was crazy is I had started spotting my period, and then my body felt like I had got not like sick, but like my body got like this really, really weird feeling. It was weird. Like my body was really pale. Like I was sick. It was just the strangest thing. Anyway, so then I got my testosterone, and I've been spacing out this pack of testosterone since I got that my friend had mailed for me from Florida. I've been spacing it out since I think for a little bit now. And to space that out, I would skip shots. And then I was also obviously in between housing and things like that. My money was not very stable for me to go and afford my testosterone, because my testosterone went from being $10 because I had insurance to now I think $60. And if I was homeless, obviously I could not really get my testosterone. So I was spacing out my testosterone. I have like one more vial left. And unfortunately, I started spotting a few months ago. It was just like light. Thankfully, my period didn't kick on. But now, 2 days ago, because I've been inconsistent with my shot, my period has come back, and it's not like full, like I'm not like bleeding bloody massacre, but I'm definitely bleeding, and my cramps are unbearable. And it kind of sucks because I feel like I took a few steps back in my transition, and the period aspect of my transition is very hard for me. Like in the beginning of my transition, my period didn't stop until my 3rd year of transitioning to begin with. So let's just start there. But in the beginning of my transition, it was very hard for me to adjust and accept the fact that I was still getting my period while transitioning. And I had to really sit down and have a conversation with myself and just really be real with myself. Like, hello, the reality is you are a female at birth. So if your body is going to continue to do that, then that's what's going to happen. Like you cannot get mad, because I would throw a fit. I would be so upset. Like in the beginning of my transition, I was pretty much single and alone. So it was very, very hard for me to like cope. So for me to now have gone from, going the last 3 years with dealing with that, and then like, kind of calming myself down, to then cutting my period completely off for the last, I think, few months, 6 months, to now having it back, I just feel like it's a step back in my transition, but I just have to accept it, and eventually it's gonna go away again. And then I'm like just a little bit disappointed in myself because I neglected my transition and kind of steered off my transition, because I felt like when I was kind of like single and more focused on myself, I was more hyper focused on my transition. And I was obsessed with it, and really pouring everything into it. So I kind of just got sidetracked, and I'm just a little disappointed because now I have to deal with the repercussions of me getting sidetracked and, not keeping up with my doctor visits and lab work and things like that, which is my own fault. But we're gonna get back on track. I'm either gonna start going through Folks or Plume, but I think I'm just gonna set something up with Spectrum, and then just maybe go with Quest Diagnostic and do my lab work. But regardless, kind of to just like stock up. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do this, but I think I'm gonna get memberships at Folks and Plume and order from both of there, and then also get it from the pharmacy. Because I just feel like it might get a little hard for us to start transitioning to have our medicine. And I really cannot be dealing with this period bullshit. Like, I hate this period. Let's try another cookie real quick. This is the strawberry one. That one's it right there. Oh yeah. Yeah. So I just wanted to say that if you're experiencing, something that I might be experiencing right now, that it's okay. It doesn't make you any less in your transition. For me, where I have to accept it, like, I guess like when my period comes, like I was telling my friend that it's not about like, men not getting periods. It's just a simple fact that I feel like a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like right now I don't even feel trans. Like I feel like a woman because I'm bleeding like a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even feel like a trans man right now. And that's the part of it I don't really like, and that's where I guess like I struggle. Like I've been depressed all day. Actually, honestly, the last 2 days, it's been hard for me to get out of bed. That's why I haven't really been on live. My social battery's been like very, very low because mentally it really does mess with me. And I don't ever like to give out like, negative energy to you guys. or like on the live, or like depressive energy and stuff like that. But I do like to be transparent with you guys always. Also, it just this is one thing that's a little hard for me to be transparent about, only because I'm so judged when it comes to my transition. Just like many other people are, but I just wanted to tell you that it's okay. It doesn't make you any less of a man or any less of a trans man. Don't let anybody, try to make you feel bad about that. This is one of my favorite. Don't let anyone make you feel bad about that. Your journey is your journey. And everybody's journey is different. Nobody has the same genes, Nobody has the same ovaries. Nobody has the same mangina. Nobody makes the same choices. Not everybody makes the same choices when it comes to their transition. And not everybody is able to do certain things. Everybody's body is different. But hopefully once I get back on track and my levels are back on track, my period will stop and I will feel better. But another update is, though, a good one, is my facial hair is kind of actually finally coming in. My ring light just died. So I'll just have to go like this. But you see this? This is another thing that like a lot of people try to criticize me on is facial hair. I've had a lot of people like, you can't even grow a beard, you don't even have a beard, like what kind of man are you? And it's just like, if anybody ever tells y'all that, that's so corny. Because like really, that really comes down to your genetics. And there's even some biological men that cannot grow beards. So it's just like, okay, like that's not really like a one-up, and don't allow anybody to ever make you feel poorly if we don't have a beard. It's not that big of a deal. And sometimes, it takes a little bit. That's all. Like sometimes people's beard comes in faster and sometimes people's beards come in slower. But I will say, slow and steady wins the race. Mine's is finally actually really, really growing, so I am proud of that. I got some chest hairs happening, honestly, it's cool, I guess. My voice is honestly like the same, I guess. Like it'd be deep, but I wish it would be deeper, but honestly, I'll settle if it is, because my voice used to be like 1,000 times girlier. So I'm really not even mad about this. What else? I need to really get on my name change. But it seems like y'all are more worried about it than me, that I haven't changed my name. Wait, I don't know how I feel about that one. I wish I could give it to you. You can't have this. I need to get on that. But honestly, I'm not like so pressed about it, only because it's like so much work. I was more pressed about it like when I had a reason to be. But like now I don't really have like exactly a reason to be like, I need to hurry up though and go do it, to be honest. It's just so much work. Like it seems to be. But I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna get it done. I don't know how I feel about this one. It's like a Reese's cookie. That's right. But yeah, chat. That's my update on my transition. I guess touch on my dating life. I'm not really dating nobody. I'm not really into nobody. I will say there's a lot of women into me, not to sound cocky. But it kind of scares me. Because like, I know I'm very handsome and like I have a very good personality and I'm a gentleman. But sometimes I question like people's intent with me, you know, because like trans is different, and sometimes I don't want to be like somebody's experiment, you know. Like I have a lot of love to give, and I'm a good man, and sometimes y'all just want to like experiment with me, which is fine, but I would like for y'all to just say that in a respectful manner, instead of like trying to like, I don't know, like make me like love you or something, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't really have a love life. It's non-existent. I haven't slept with anyone. I be texting people, you know what I'm saying? But I'm actually very hard to get. Like, I be very flirty on the lives, but I'm not an easy person to get around. I'm not an easy person to access, and I'm definitely not an easy person to romantically access. It's very hard to romantically access me. It's really hard to access me just in general, especially right now under the phase that I'm in and the way that the world is currently going in. But I would like to fall in love when the time is right. I would like for God to send me like my perfect angel. But until then, we really just vibing. I'm also kind of scared to open up to somebody with my transition, and kind of like my body, I guess. Because I just don't want anybody to like use it as a weapon against me, you know, because it's hurtful when people choose to do that to you. It's very hurtful, and I guess I'm scared to be vulnerable and let that wall down. But that's a wall that has to be let down so your partner can like really understand you. You know what I'm saying? So that's just an area where I guess I still need to heal on my end. That's another big red flag on where I'm not ready to date. But yeah, I think that that's just exactly what's gonna need to happen. I'm trying to pray and get closer to God, get back on my path, and I really need to get back on track to where I'm obsessed again with my transition and like, you know, keeping up with my levels and my shot day. Like I would have never, like I never used to miss it. I used to be so excited. I really like allowed myself to steer off track, and I really like lost myself. So yeah, I just really need to like find myself again. And I guess I didn't really realize that I lost myself too much in the moment, until now, you know, like when you like kind of like observe like things. So yeah, we're really like working on rebuilding our transition. My transition is very important to me. How I carry myself is very important to me. You know, how my appearance is very important to me. All of that. Hence why I go to the gym and try to keep my body in the best shape. All of that good stuff. But I hope that this actual update helps somebody out there. I want it to be vulnerable and transparent even when I am extremely uncomfortable doing this. Only because there's some really rude people out there. But my job on this earth is to help people. So if I have to put myself in an uncomfortable position to help somebody, I will go ahead and do that. So yes, I hope this helps somebody. I hope you guys all had a wonderful day. Thank you all so much for tapping in. These cookies were all right. Nah, the last ones I got, I feel like were better. But my favorite one was the strawberry one with the strawberries on top and the Oreo cookie one. I also got these cookies because I like sweet stuff when I'm on my fucking periods, and chocolate. And I'm depressed, so there's that. But definitely make sure y'all like this video. Drop a comment below. Turn your notification bells on so y'all don't miss no updates. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for all your continuous, endless support. Seriously, I really appreciate each and every one of y'all. All y'all matter to me. If nobody told you today, I am extremely proud of you. A whole lot of peace, a whole lot of love, a whole lot of happiness. Until next time, Peaceful Warrior Squad, we're out of here. Oh wait, that's over here. We're out of here. I'm dead.